Hello everybody. A lot of times we get questions as to how do we clean jewelry, how do we get it so shiny, and a lot of times in the back of your mind is, what does the back of the store look like? So today we're going to give a little behind the scenes tour of my little workbench area, and this is pretty typical of what a jeweler's bench will look like. Not just a regular jeweler, a master jeweler. So take a look back here. We're going to start with a little cleaning services first, okay? The first thing we do is, follow me, we're going to do some polishing. So this is our polishing machine here, okay? And I'm going to turn it on for you. I'm going to have to take a look at some of the compounds that we use. So this is the polishing case. This is the motor. We'll call it the super fast spinner. The sucker spins really quick. And this is the vacuum. So as you can imagine, it's really dusty and dirty. And so this will suck up all the vacuum and all the dust so I don't get black compounds all over me. So take a little closer look here. I'm going to flip this up and turn on the machine. So you can imagine this is spinning really quickly. I could shut that off. And as you can see, we have different compounds. And all of these different compounds, different colors, all act differently when cleaning the jewelry. We have inside ring spinners, spindles. We have all kinds of little brushes. And if you take a look over here, these are just some more different sizes, wheels that do different things. Like this is what's called a lap wheel, it flattens it out. This is a matte brush. All different kinds of polishing wheels that we use to get different finishes. After we're done polishing it, I'm happy with the way it looks, we'll take it over to our ultrasonic machine. Now this machine over here uses a concentrated soap with ultrasonic sounds to vibrate the compounds off of the jewelry. So whenever a customer gives us jewelry that's really dirty, first thing we do is we soak it in here, and this uses three things: heat, sound, and the compound. And I'll just turn it on, you can hear the noise. That buzzing noise actually vibrates the dirt. Really nice and clean. Now, depending on how long it stays in there, depending on how dirty your jewelry is going to determine how long we keep it in there. I've had to keep some stuff in there overnight, pretty funky. Okay, but usually, typically when we're polishing, it's 5 minutes soaking, and then we walk over to our hot, high-pressured steam machine over here. Now, it's pretty dirty because this is the last and final step. I'll do is I'll grab one of these tongs. Let's say it's my wedding band here. I'll just hold it and I'll step on this pedal here, and steam will be released. So that's what you hear when you hear us cleaning jewelry. And I'll keep it a different distance. Now, I won't hand that directly back to the customer because it gets pretty hot. I'll usually wait a minute or two and then warn the customer. And it's still pretty warm. So that is our cleaning solutions. As far as our plating, we also do rhodium plating and gold plating. So that's when we come over to this machine over here, which is called an electroplater. And a lot of people believe that when we are plating jewelry that we dip it into molten hot gold and only a certain amount sticks to it, but that's not the case. This uses a positive and a negative charge. As you can see here, we have a positive and negative anode. We have these wires that we would hook up to these special solutions here. This is an electro cleaner, which we use nice and hot, which is why it's on a little burner. Okay, and with the positive and negative solution, we'll take the jewelry and we'll dip it in there and you'll get it really hot and clean. And then after we rinse it and steam it, which you just saw, we'll dip it in what is called a rhodium bath. Now this will get the jewelry really nice and bright white. This has billions of particles of what is called rhodium metal in it. Okay, and with the positive and negative charge, the metals will stick to the gold and turn anything that's yellow or not so bright white to a beautiful crispy white. And that is just a quick glance of our bench area here. So stay tuned for our next video.